This oil must then be washed with solvents like hexane, a known neurological toxin. Hexane is a known neurological toxin. It appears that the amount of hexane in canola oil is about 8 parts per million. Now, it's debatable whether this is something that is going to impact humans negatively. But do you want you or your kids or your family ingesting significant known amounts of hexane, a known neurological toxin, if you can avoid it? Then it must be processed with bleaching and deodorization so it doesn't smell rancid like it really is. After all of these steps, the canola oil is left oxidized, contaminated with solvents, and containing significant levels of trans fatty acids. And this oil is marketed to you as healthy by the American Heart Association and found in so many of our foodstuffs today. If you want to be healthy, that's true. The American Heart Association gives canola oil its little check mark, which is essentially the American Heart Association seal of approval. Manufacturers must pay for that, which is a whole different discussion and a whole different bag of worms about corruption with the AHA and the millions of dollars that they have gained by putting these heartly heart labels on foods and who decides what's heart healthy. So here's the AFP fact check article, and they say posts mislead on the health effects of seed oils. Health experts say consumption of seed oils can be beneficial if not included in highly processed foods. I'm not exactly sure how highly processed foods versus non-highly processed foods is going to change the way seed oils work in your body. Considering that seed oils themselves are highly processed. What about a salad dressing with seed oils? Is that highly processed? So I think this is kind of hand-waving voodoo to kind of hedge their bets and say, oh, seed oils are fine for you if they're not in highly processed foods. One thing that is not debatable is that polyunsaturated fatty acids get stored in your body. Your body can interconvert saturated and monounsaturated fats, so we can get rid of saturated or mono and shift, but we can't get rid of polyunsaturated fats through any sort of enzymatic process. They are stored in your body and then slowly get removed from the cell membranes based on the flux of fats that you're taking into your body. Composition of lipids in human serum and adipose tissue during prolonged feeding of a diet high in unsaturated fat. And you can see here that based on their adipose tissue linoleic acid rise in men on the experimental diet from 11% of total fatty acids to 32% at 5 years, they could fit to an exponential function with a half-life of 680 days. So this is probably the best and one of the only pieces of evidence we have looking at the actual pharmacokinetics of polyunsaturated fatty acids. And it says exactly what the person was saying on TikTok or Instagram that the fact check article seems to be dubious of. So I'm not sure where I submit a complaint to fact check the fact check.
Annotated and summarized, easy to share with loved ones. The description below the title for this video has these summary points.